Hello guys, so want more of Elon Musk's and his many new creations? Well, here's one for you. A spaceship. That's normal, you are thinking. What's not normal about this particular spaceship is that it's an artificial gravity spaceship, and he wants it to use it. Do it what exactly? Go to Mars. Of course, to live there permanently. That's rather strange, right? Yeah, if you say so. Let's get our teeth into it. Hey buddy, welcome to Bashbox, where we serve you with updates from the tech world. Don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button to continue enjoying more of these videos. So Elon Musk wants to go to Mars, and he's willing to sacrifice lives too. He said so himself, and I quote, "Not everybody that volunteers will live to see Mars," which is scary to say the least. Mars should be left alone in my opinion, but Elon Musk thinks otherwise, which leads us to why he's building a Starship, one that's anti-gravity. How will it work though? Let's hear what he has to say. In his latest batch of tweets, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk says that the company is already thinking about the many potential ways its next-generation Starship launch vehicle could be used in space. Already, ideas publicly touted by the SpaceX CEO range from using cargo starships to clean up space debris with its mouth-like payload bay to a stripped-down, expendable variant of the rocket to rapidly send massive spacecraft throughout the solar system. Now, Musk says that SpaceX has also considered tethering starships together in space to create a form of artificial gravity for passengers on multi-month journeys between planets, as well as the possibility of turning entire starships into all-in-one orbital observatories a magnitude more powerful than Hubble. We have not really gotten to the root of the problem, Mr. Musk. How will people survive the very long trip to Mars? Artificial gravity starship, Elon Musk says. The going to Mars presents a number of challenges, not the least of which are the effects of prolonged exposure to radiation and microgravity. The effects of microgravity were detailed by astronaut Scott Kelly, who after spending a year in space as part of NASA's twin study, who said he found readjusting to life on Earth to be agonizing. He wrote some of the effect in his book, some of which include muscle loss, bone density loss, diminished organ function, eyesight, changes in cardiovascular strength, and even genetic changes. Ah, that sounds like a lot. Well, here comes the artificial gravity starship to save the day. The idea was inspired in part by science fiction. The idea is to basically want to kill gravity. Not exactly though, I must concede. Depending on how realistic a franchise is trying to be, starships will either generate their own gravity using some special device or through rotating sections. While the former concept is much like the hyperdrive, i.e., uses physics that are either totally fictitious or theoretical at this point, the latter is something that is entirely feasible. The concept goes back to over a century, with the first recorded example provided by Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, 1857 to 1935, one of the founding fathers of rocketry and aeronautics. In 1903, he published a study titled Investigation of Outer Space Rocket Devices, where he suggested using rotational force to create artificial gravity in space. Since then, many variations of this idea have been proposed for space stations and habitats, such as the Von Braun wheel, the O'Neill cylinder, and the Stanford torus. Some concepts are even being considered for development, such as NASA's Nautilus X space station, which would use a rotating torus to provide artificial gravity, or the Gateway Foundation's proposal for a commercial space station. We would not get into all the intricacies of the physics and how it will work. The gist is SpaceX plans to make 1,000 of these anti-gravity starships to create a self-sustaining city when they go to Mars, and launch at least 3 per day, to help fulfill Elon Musk's goal of 1 million people living on Mars. Of course, the Starship is not meant for Mars trips alone. NASA plans to use the Starship on its next mission to the Moon, and also for cargo ships too. We are all rooting for them. It sure seemed like a long journey though. That would be all. If you have any business proposal, kindly send us a message via our official email in the description of this video. Also, have you subscribed yet? If you have not, please do that now, and put on your notification to get the latest tech news videos on our channel.